You want to know the top 10 mistakes that first-time homebuyers make? Stick around and I'll show you how to avoid them. Hi friends, welcome to my channel, the best place for you to learn how to invest and own real estate. The first mistake that first-time homebuyers make is they go looking for a house before applying for a mortgage. The reason why you should talk to a loan officer first is it helps you understand how much house you can afford, how much your down payment will be, and it will also help get your offer accepted. A seller does not want to take a risk on someone that they aren't sure that they can even qualify for a mortgage. So having a pre-approval first should be your first step. So what should you do instead? Before falling in love with that gorgeous dream house you've been eyeing, talk to a loan officer and get a pre-approval letter. It sends a message that you're a serious buyer whose credit and finances are in order to successfully get that loan. Now, the second mistake the first-time homebuyers make is they buy more house than they can afford. Now, it's easy to go and tick all the boxes of your dream home, but overextending yourself is never a good idea. You'll put yourself at risk and add a lot of pressure and stress for you and your family. So what should you do instead? Instead, focus on the monthly payment that you can comfortably afford, instead of focusing on the maximum loan amount that you qualify for. Say you qualify for a $600,000 loan, but you're only comfortable in paying the monthly payment of a $400,000 loan. Just because you qualify for the $600,000 loan does not mean that you can afford the higher payment that it comes with. Having a monthly payment that you can comfortably afford can prevent any future stresses for you and your family. The third mistake first-time home buyers make is talking to only one lender. Buyers often get a mortgage with the first and only lender they speak to, and that can work against them. By not being able to compare offers, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Having options can help you narrow down your lender search that best fits your needs. So what should you do instead? Shop around. Shop around with at least 3 different lenders. Try to get rate quotes all on the same day because rates are always changing. Compare their rates, their lender fees, and the loan terms and pick your best option. Now, shopping for a loan is time-consuming and tedious. So if you need help looking for a lender, you're in luck. We help you do all the lender shopping for you. We run the numbers and we pick at least 3 different lenders that best fits your financial profile. So if you're interested, click on the link below in the description and talk to a loan officer today. The fourth mistake first-time homebuyers make, moving too fast. Buying a home is a complex process, especially when you get into the weeds of mortgage underwriting. An example of this is you might not be able to save enough for your down payment or closing costs, or you have issues on your credit report that need to be addressed. Both issues need time to be resolved. Speeding towards closing before addressing these items can prevent you from positioning yourself for better loan terms. So what should you do instead? Map out your home buying timeline for at least a year. Keep in mind it can take months or even years to repair poor credit or save enough for a sizable down payment. On average, most buyers can only save $5,000 a year to save towards buying a home. So find ways to create a side hustle or passively save money towards your down payment and increase your credit score. So on to mistake number 5, and the biggest mistake that first-time homebuyers make, draining your savings. Some people scrape all their money together to save for the 20% down payment needed so they don't have to pay for mortgage insurance. But that leaves them with no savings and no emergency fund in case something goes wrong. An example of something going wrong is for some reason your HVAC just stops working, the water just starts leaking, and both can get very expensive. So what should you do instead? Aim to have at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses inside of an emergency fund. Paying mortgage insurance isn't ideal because it can increase your monthly payment. However, depleting your savings or your emergency fund is a risk that's best left to avoid. So the sixth mistake that first-time home buyers make, assuming that they need 20% down payment. The belief that you have to put down 20% is often a myth. Yes, it will help prevent from paying mortgage insurance. However, buyers today won't or can't put down that much money. Plus, delaying your home purchase to save 20% could take years, and it will prevent you from reaching your financial goals. So what should you do instead? Try considering other loan options. You can put down as little as 3% on a conventional loan with PMI, and FHA loan only requires 3.5%. Talk to your loan officer about the loan programs in your area and see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer program. Number 7 mistake that first-time homebuyers make is being careless with credit. A lender will pull your credit at the pre-approval stage at the very beginning and again at the end prior to closing. They want to make sure that nothing has changed in your financial profile. Any new loans or new credit accounts on your credit report will affect your loan, including total loan denial. So what should we do instead? Don't do anything. Nothing at all. Don't open up any new credit accounts. Don't close existing credit accounts. Don't make large purchases or open new loans in the months prior to applying for the loan all the way up to closing. Moving on to mistake number 8 is fixating on the house instead of the neighborhood. It's understandable to want a home that checks off all the boxes on your wish list, but being nitpicky about a home's cosmetics can become problematic if you end up in a neighborhood that you hate. Choosing the right town is important for your life and the development of your family. So what should you do instead? Decide on your priorities in the community and do your homework. Depending on your needs and preferences, you may need to research their school ratings, commute time, or other factors that are important to you. You can also visit the area at different times to see if the neighborhood would appeal to you. Mistake number 9, making decisions off emotion. Buying a house is a major life milestone. It's a place where you'll make memories, create a space that's truly yours, and put down roots. It's easy to get attached and make emotional decisions. So remember, you're also making one of the largest investments of your life. In a seller's market like the last 2 years has been, first-time home buyers were bidding over what they were comfortable with because it was taking them longer to find a home. Emotional decisions can lead to overpaying and stretching yourself beyond your budget. So what should you do instead? Have a budget and stick to it. Don't get emotionally attached to a house that isn't yours. And finally on the list, the last mistake the first-time home buyers make is waiting for the unicorn. Unicorns are mythical creatures both in nature and in real estate. Looking for a home that checks every one of your boxes to perfection could narrow down your choices too much. It can lead you to pass over good, suitable options in the hopes of something better will come along. So what should you do instead? Keep an open mind. Be flexible. Work with a great agent. Keeping an open mind can be a window to a plethora of options. So that's it for the top 10 mistakes that first-time homebuyers make. Now, if you need help looking for a loan officer or a real estate agent in your area, then click on the link in the description below and send us a message. If you want to know more how to jumpstart your wealth and learn how to invest and own, then click like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.